Well, I think it's important that as public safety professionals, we exercise these types of events in the event that there is some tragedy that comes to the city. We never want to see this happen within the city, but if we're not prepared to respond to incidents such as this, then I think we're going to fail our community. We're partnering with Oshkosh Fire and Rescue as well as UWO Police and the school district to make sure that we exercise well. We find out the areas that we have gaps in that we have to address, and then we try to fill those gaps later on. We're going to do a full after-action review of this to make sure that if we actually do respond to an event like this within the city, we can do it in a very good way. Whatever we're doing today, it translates well into any business that we may encounter here within the city, whether it be a large manufacturing business or just a large office complex. It's very good that we're working within the school because there's multiple rooms that the officers can work through and solve problems along the way. In last year's legislation, school districts throughout all of Wisconsin were required to provide blueprints to law enforcement of their buildings so that we can properly respond to incidences like this. And our school district has been very responsive and have done all that we've asked them to do and then some. And we're really happy to have a partnership with them that we can keep all of our kids safe. The threat was neutralized probably within 2 or 3 minutes, which we like, especially on a building this size, that we were able to go find the active shooter, neutralize the threat, and keep people safe. I think it's important to do these exercises so that we're capable and prepared to handle these in real life incidences. Repetition breeds success, I think, and being able to exercise each of the areas that are required to respond to one of these events properly is incredibly important. Not only is it the operational side where you have the officers and EMS staff here dealing with the immediacy of persons within a building, but you also have command and control that has to exercise. How are we going to handle reunification of parents? How are we going to handle the media? How are we going to handle all the resources that are going to be flooding into this area? And if we don't exercise that and solve those problems now, then we're going to fail our city later on.